Hey everyone, welcome back to another Thor episode. I'm Jax from Pristine Auto Lab, and today I have a very special episode because I'm not only going to be working on this classic vintage truck, but also I'm going to be demonstrating how to stack two protection products to make this vehicle show ready. So let's begin. First, let me show you the canvas for today's project, as well as talk about what I'm going to be doing to this truck. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, 1987 Chevy S10. Back on the days, this vehicle was a dream to have, guys. Obviously, it has been repainted, and the clear coat on this paint surface has a lot of orange peel, guys, but that's not what we are going after. What we're doing here in this project is to protect and make it look great for future car meets. Check this out. Look how much orange peel this paint surface has. It definitely need color sanding, but again, that's not what we're doing. We're going to be addressing issues like this. Let me show you guys. There you have it. Over here, you're going to be able to see all the streaking from protection that was applied on this vehicle under heavy sunlight, Las Vegas heat. Check this out, guys. Let me see if I can show you more. There's a lot over here. Do you see it? Of course, it is dusty. It's not heavily contaminated. I'm gonna remove those defects, so I'm gonna be doing some polishing. Contamination. I'm definitely going to remove this paint imperfection. That's it, guys. That's the truck. I'm so stoked. Can't wait to get my hands on. This truck brings me so many memories from my early days, my childhood. It used to be one of my dream cars. Also, the fact that it has been fully repainted makes this project a lot more challenging than a factory painted truck or vehicle. So that adds another layer of fun for me because I love challenges, so can't wait. Now, I'm gonna begin with a rinseless wash and some APC to remove the stubborn contamination, and that's pretty much it to clean up the surface of this truck. This truck is garage capped. The owner takes great care of this vehicle. It is his baby. It is his showpiece. It is the truck that he takes to car show. Okay, he doesn't drive every day. He drives it occasionally, so the paint surface is in a pretty good shape when it comes to contamination. Okay, so the rinseless wash will be enough. Then we're gonna start polishing the vehicle to remove some of the defects that I showed you guys earlier. And once again, guys, we're not talking about orangey peel. We're not talking about color sanding. That will be a completely different project with a completely different budget. And that's not the case. The case here is to prepare this truck for his weekend rides, for his car meets, and make it show ready using products from Katiba. So with that said, you're not gonna see the rinseless wash process and the paint correction process. I'm gonna show you quick highlights. But if you want to watch a full episode of me doing a paint correction on this truck, it will be available, if not already available, on my personal channel, Pristine Auto Labs, so go check it out. Now, let's begin because I can't wait to show you guys the results and see what Katiba products can do for your vehicle. I just finished polishing and enhancing the look of this beauty. And once again, guys, if you want to watch the full paint correction episode, it's either already available on my channel or it will be available very soon, so go check it out. Now, this truck is looking on point and ready for the next step, which is to apply the protection. And this is what we're going to be applying. Katiba ceramic coating, guys. That's right, this product is incredible. It will not only protect, but also give that beautiful, deep, wet look that ceramic coating gives to the paint surface. So it will enhance the glossiness even further. But you might be thinking, that should be it, right? No, I got a surprise for you. I'm gonna let this ceramic coating cure for like 2 to 3 days and then come back and apply a layer of, guess what? This guy right here. Porcelain glaze wax from Katiba and Vanguard wax. That's right, baby. I'm going to be stacking them up. The ceramic coating to give that long-term protection as well as that beautiful deep wet look that ceramic coating gives. But the porcelain glaze wax, which is T1 Carnauba based, an ingredient that gives a finish that is ideal for this type of vehicle. Your showpiece, your weekend ride, the vehicle that you go to car meets to show off, because the look on the paint surface with T1 Carnauba, no other ingredient can replicate. So that is why I'm going to be applying this on top of the ceramic coating. Now, once again, I'm gonna wait for about 2 to 3 days to have the ceramic coating cure appropriately on the paint surface before I go ahead and apply this product. All right. Now, in the meantime, while I wait for the ceramic coating to cure and before I start applying the porcelain glaze wax, I'm also going to protect the wheels. As you saw on the highlights, I polished them. And for that, I'm going to be using Katiba wheel coating. And to dress the tires, I'm going to be using Katiba tire dressing. Now, when you purchase this ceramic coating, you also get this applicator block and 2 suede cloth. It comes as a kit. I have already placed one of the cloth onto the block. And as far as buffing and leveling towel goes, I'm gonna be using these guys. This is actually from DIY Detail. It's called the Freebird 400, I believe. This red one is actually from Katiba, not available here, but the house reg has plenty of options for you to choose from. So I'm gonna start applying. Of course, I'm gonna be using my lighting. This is my inspection light. And yeah, let's begin, guys. Also very important, make sure you shake the bottle pretty well before you start using it. Like that. Then you want to saturate your cloth in the beginning, like that. And then you can apply in sections, like 2 by 2 if you want. I'm very familiar with this product, so I'm gonna do half of the hood. Make sure you covered the entire surface. That's simple. So the curing effect of this coating is a combination of sweating and hazing. Do you guys see the coating is sweating? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back and ready for the final step. Now, initially I said that I was going to let the Katiba ceramic coating cure for about 2 to 3 days before I apply the porcelain glaze wax, but it turned out to be 5, which makes it even better. This ceramic coating is definitely cured. I had 3 digits weather every single day since I applied the coating, and the truck is already looking phenomenal, guys. Phenomenal. The glossiness and the sleekness, out of this world. But we still have to add the T1 Carnaúba component to make this truck ready for showtime. So let's continue. All right, guys, so we're ready to begin the application process of the Katiba and Vanguard Wax porcelain glaze wax. Now let me show you what's inside of this container. Once you open, you're gonna find an applicator. Just like that. Then underneath this cover, you're gonna find the wax. Look at the attention to detail. You see that this cover has their logo stamped with the Korean flag, the Taiwan flag, Katiba, and Vanguard wax. Pretty dope. Now I'm gonna remove this cover, and this is how the paste looks like. Now, I'm not gonna be using the applicator that comes with the wax. Instead, I'm gonna be using Katiba applicator, which actually is not available here in the US, but since I have it, this one gives me a slightly better grip than this one, so that's why I'm going to switch over. Now, if you don't have any options, this will do just fine. And if you have other options, for example, square shaped, rectangular shaped, microfiber applicator, you can use whatever you want. The application of this product is very, very, very easy. Now keep in mind that this product stretches big time. A little goes a long, long way. It is palm oil based, which increases its spreadability. So you don't want to be applying too much, because the more you use, the more difficult it becomes to level. Okay, so just a little bit per panel will do the job. And I will show you right now what I'm talking about. I'm gonna transfer the product onto the applicator just like that. That's actually already a lot. This will do the entire hood section. Check this out. Spread, 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 spread. Here we go, guys. I like to use circular motions. Oh my God. These on top of the ceramic coating, it's just ridiculous. Look, I'm not even putting pressure, it's just glides. Unbelievable. That little was enough for this entire hood section, guys. Now, let me show you how it looks before I start buffing. Quick buffing, which is very, very easy as well, guys. By the way, guys, this product smells like bubble gum. This, by far, is the easiest wax that I have ever applied in my entire life. Very easy to spread it out and very easy to buff it out. This is where things gets crazy. Check this out. And that's how you stack up those two products, the Katiba ceramic coating with the porcelain glaze wax to achieve max performance and a finish that would definitely turn heads. Now, before I share the results, don't forget that I have a promo code available for you to purchase any products that are available at the House of Rags website at a discounted price as long as the product is not already discounted. My promo code is PAL for my company initials, Pristine Auto Lab, or your pal. Also, if you have any questions, comments, or feedbacks, feel free to drop them down below. And if you have a question that you want to ask me directly, make sure you mention me at Pristine Auto Lab. Otherwise, I will not get any of the notifications. And lastly, guys, if you can support me by subscribing to my personal channel, I will really appreciate. You can watch some content, including how I polish this truck. So go check it out. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next month with probably something a little different, but more on that later. Take care.